WRFG Atlanta, now celebrating our 50th year as your independent community radio station for progressive information and hand-picked quality music. Since 1973, WRFG has provided a voice for those who have been traditionally denied open access to the broadcast media through the involvement of a broad base of community elements to guarantee that access. In the utilization of the station's facilities and its programs, the following communities will receive first priority: those who continue to be denied free and open access to the broadcast media, those who suffer oppression or exploitation based upon class, race, sex, age, creed, sexual orientation, disability, or immigrant status. How about helping us celebrate our milestone 50th year on the air by making your contribution now at wrfg.org.
Good morning, Bob. Good morning, Blues. WRFG Atlanta.
Good morning, Blues. We'll brighten up your day as you put on your shoes. Yeah, yeah. You know it's got to be the way to wake up each and every day on WRFG in Atlanta. Good morning, Blues.
Good morning, Blues.
Good morning, Blues. This is Tony O'Malley on WRFG Atlanta.
Good Morning Blues, Part 2, London to Louisiana. And whoosh, here we are, racing into the holidays. I told you this was going to happen. I think we are actually, now into the 12 days of Christmas, yes. I guess it's normal to reflect because you're looking forward to some time off with the rest of the world, but you're also thinking, what did I get done this year? How much of the things I should have got done actually got completed? It's almost like the Etch-a-Sketch. You've only got 5 minutes left to finish whatever it was, and it's going to get shaken back to zero. Not everybody perhaps thinks that way. I do. I see January 1 as the bottom of the ladder again. It's like last week I was reflecting on my mum in Christmas and the fact that it was her love that created all the joy of Christmas. Thinking about all kinds of things. One thing I am very conscious of in recent years, not just now, I don't think it's an age thing. I think it's where you are in life. You come to a point where your thoughts change. You could be 40s, 50s, 60s, probably not any younger than that. But my tolerance level has been reduced towards idiots, troublemakers, rudeness, and the me crowd, But at the same time, I have become more accepting of things, more accepting of others' beliefs. Not that I was that limited. I'm used to being around lots of religions in London, but there's still plenty I didn't know, and other thoughts beyond religions, cultures, opinions, and also way more accepting of my own limitations. Yes, and the fact that other groups, other generations live their life their way for their reasons. I get that. I don't expect everybody to be me. God, that would be boring, wouldn't it? But I also think that I've said before, I live, to me, in the most unique period of life, now in my 60s. And people refer to, I think when you get to 62 probably, I don't know whether it's legal, but from the point of view of getting benefits or you get a discount. In England, we call it your old age pensioners. And here, I think they're just referred to as the elderly. I don't see that. I see people my age as the exennials. You know, we were born in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, grew up in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, studied in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, dated in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. We married and discovered the world in that period. We ventured into the 80s and 90s and then stabilized in the 2000s. We got smarter, wiser in the 2010s. But here we are, plunging firmly through and beyond the 2020s. Think about those periods there. Turns out we've lived through 8 different decades, 2 different centuries, 2 different millennia. We've gone from the telephone with an operator for long-distance calls to video calls we can make ourselves anywhere in the world. We've gone from slides to YouTube, from vinyl to online digitized music, from those wonderful handwritten letters in that amazing hidden language called cursive, to email, text, and WhatsApp. We've gone from straining to listen to live sports on the radio, through black and white TV, color TV. Now we're up to 3D and beyond HD TV. You just go to the video store. Now we stream directly. We were around to get to know the first computers, punch cards. Who remembers telex? Floppy disks. But now we've got gigabytes on our smartphones. We wore shorts through our childhood and then long trousers, then Oxfords and flares and shell suits and blue jeans. We dodged infantile paralysis, meningitis, polio, tuberculosis, swine flu, and now COVID-19. We rode skates, tricycles, bicycles, mopeds, petrol or diesel cars, but now we drive hybrids or fully electric if you've got that kind of cash. Yes, we've been through a lot, but what a great life we've had because we were born when we were born. That's why I describe us as exennials, people born in that world of the 50s who had both an analog childhood and a digital adulthood. We've kind of seen it all, right? Our generation has actually lived through and witnessed more than any other in every dimension of life. It's our generation that has literally constantly adapted to change. So I say, big round of applause to all the members of that very special generation, which will forever be unique. Give yourself a clap and just say, keep on, keeping on. I think it would be useful to know that that's what boomers think. But whatever. One boomer who didn't make it died last week. Very sadly, he was absolutely that category. He was only 65 and a superb human being, a very unique talent, Mr. Benjamin Zephaniah. Not many people would know him over here. Some people at the radio station do. Those that are into Jamaican heritage or poetry, etc., they would know who he was, I would expect. Sadly, he was diagnosed only 8 weeks ago with a brain tumor, and it was obviously very rapid. He would joyfully deliver this wonderful, agile spread of authentic poetry and rhyme. And you could imagine it would be aggressive and anti-establishment and complaining and stuff. Yes, it is, but he did it so nicely. It's like calypso music in the sense that they have a lot to say, but they're not going to be angry about it. It's like English rap, early 80s, spoographics, I think we called it, to identify it as upbeat and happy. Well, he got his point across without tantrums. An amazingly infectious people person, and he was a huge loss to England. He should be known better over here. Going to play you some of his stuff now. I think he once said, it was something to do with the Sex Pistols. Yes, I'm a British anarchist and I'd love to start a revolution, but everybody's too busy shopping. So he would play it down like that. I'm going to give you some examples and then there will be some Christmassy music in the program, I promise. Not as much as you might think. There's still plenty of good new bluesy releases and New Orleans material to play for you.
You have to look beyond the face to see the person true. Deep down within my inner space, I am the same as you. I've counted since that fire burnt the many lessons I have learned. You have to talk to me and not the skin that holds me in. I took the wisdom that I got to make sure that I win. I'm counting weaker folk than me who look but truly cannot see. I've seen compassion from the blind who think with open eyes. It's those that judge me quick you'll find are those that are unwise. Why judge the face that I have on? Just value my opinion. Friends will come and friends will go. Now I need friends that feel. My friends have changed so much and so I make sure they are real. I took the ride and paid the price. I can't afford to do that twice. I came to hear from ignorance. I cannot call it bliss. And now I know the importance of loving me like this. To leave behind that backward state of judging looks is very great. I'm beautiful. This minor fact I know. I tell you, it's incredible. Near death has made me grow. Look at me, smile. You are now seeing a great thing called a human being. I am not the problem, but I bear the brunt of silly playground taunts and racist stunts. I am not the problem. I am a born academic, but they got me on the run. Now I'm branded athletic. I am not the problem. If you give me a chance, I'll teach you of Timbuktu. I can do more than dance. I am not the problem. I greet you with a smile. You put me in a pigeonhole, but I am versatile. Well, these conditions may affect me as I get older, and I am positively sure I have no chips upon my shoulders. Black is not the problem. Mother country, get it right. And just for the record, some of my best friends. To walk to talk to cry and rely on. People will always need people. To love and to miss, to hug and to kiss. It's useful to have other people. To whom will you moan if you're all alone? It's so hard to share when no one is there. There's not much to do when there's no one but you. People will always need people. To please, to tease, to put you at ease. People will always need people. To make life appealing and give life some meaning, it's useful to have other people. If you need to change, to whom will you turn? If you need a lesson, from whom will you learn? If you need to play, then you'll know why I say, people will always need people. As girlfriends, as boyfriends, from Mumbai to Ostend, people will always need people. To have friendly fight with and share tasty bites with, it's useful to have other people. People live in families, gangs, posses and packs. It seems we need company before we relax. So stop making enemies and let's face the facts. People will always need people. Oh yeah, people will always need people. Oh yeah.
That was just a taste of the wonderful Benjamin Zephaniah, who died about a week ago. A boomer of just 65, so much more to give. I think that's what I was also talking about last week, about you think about your parents and when they were young, bouncing around and racing. Off to new music, new albums, bit of Christmas here and there, lots of new stuff. Some interesting stuff I wouldn't normally have expected to play, but I'm most excited to go see this next chap live at the Fox next week, and my wife still doesn't know. She's going to be excited. I think he's got a choir and a small band with him, or a small orchestra or something like that. But it's going to be large. This little section finishes with a 1968 song that gets covered in a brand new album.
Manga African Dance Incorporated presents Atlanta Annual Youth Rites of Passage Festival 2023, Saturday, December 16th. Youth drum class begins at 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Youth dance class starts at 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Concert starts at 7 p.m. For more information and registration, the website is mangadance.org. That's MANGA dance.org.
This has been another public service announcement brought to you by your listener-sponsored and supported community radio, 89.3 FM, WRFG.org, your station for progressive information and hand-picked quality music.
Christmas time is here. Happiness and cheer. Fun for all the children call their favorite time of year. Snowflakes in the air, carols everywhere, olden times and ancient rhymes of love and dreams to share. Sleigh bells in the air, beauty everywhere, Yuletide by the fireside, and joyful memories there. Christmas time is here. Families growing near. Oh, that we could always see such spirit through the year. Tied by the fireside, and joyful memories there. Christmas time is here. Families growing near. Oh, that we could always see such spirit through the air. Oh, that we could always see such spirit through the year. Sing sweet and low a lullaby till angels say amen. A mother tonight is rocking a cradle in Bethlehem, while wise men follow through the dark, a star that beckons them, a mother
tonight is rocking a cradle in Bethlehem. A little child will lead them. The prophet said of old, in storm and tempest heed them, until the bell is tolled. Sing sweet and low a lullaby, till angels say amen. A mother tonight is rocking a cradle in Bethlehem. A little child will lead them. The prophets said of old, in storm and tempest keep him, until the bell is tolled. Sing, oh, sing sweet and low a lullaby, till angels say amen. A mother tonight is rocking a cradle in Bethlehem. A cradle in Bethlehem.
I've been keeping all the letters that I wrote to you, each one a line or two.
Oh yeah,
I'm fine, baby.
baby,
How are you? Well, I would send them, but I know it's just not enough. My words were cold and flat, and you deserve more than that. Another airplane, another sunny place. I'm lucky, I know, but I wanna go home. I got to go home. Let me go home.
I am just too far
From where you are, I wanna go home. Just like I'm living someone else's life. It's like I just stepped outside when everything was going right. And I know just why you could not come along with me, that this was not your dream, but you always believed in me. Another winter day has come and gone away,
in either Paris or Rome, and I wanna go home.
I wanna go home.
I got to go home.
Though I'm surrounded by a million people, I still feel alone. Oh, let me go home. Let me go home. Babe, I miss you, you know. Babe, I miss you, you know. Let me go home. I've had my run, baby, I'm done. I'm coming back home. The warmth of your love's like the warmth of the sun, and this will be our year. Took a long time to come. Don't let go of my hand, now the darkness has gone, and this will be our year. Took a long time to come, and I won't forget the way you helped me up when I was down, and I won't forget the way you said, darling, I love you. You gave me faith to go on. Now we're there, and we've only just begun, and this will be our year. Took a long time to come. The warmth of your smile, smile for me, little one. This will be our year. Took a long time to come. Don't have to worry, all your worry days are gone. This will be our year. Took a long time to come, and I won't forget the way you helped me up when I was down, and I won't forget the way you said, darling, I love you. You gave me faith to go on. Now we're there, and we've only just begun. This will be our year. Took a long time to come. And this will be our year. Took a long time to come.
Of your love's like the warmth from the sun, and this will be our year. Took a long time to come. Don't let go of my hand, now the darkness has gone. This will be our year. Took a long time to come, and I won't forget the way you helped me up when I was down, and I won't forget the way you said, darling, I love you. You gave me faith to go on. This will be our year. Took a long time to come. The warmth of your smile, smile for me, little one, and this will be our year. Took a long time to come. You don't have to worry, all your worry days are gone. This will be our year. Took a long time to come, and I won't forget the way you helped me up when I was down, and I won't forget the way you said, darling, I love you. You gave me faith to go on. Now we're there, and we've only just begun. This will be our year. Took a long time to come. And this will be our year. Took a long time to come.
Good Morning Blues is in the Christmas spirit here at WRFG Atlanta. UK Bob is skipping down the hallway. Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in the one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Good morning, y'all. This is Ansley Stewart right here in Atlanta, Georgia. You are listening to WRFG Atlanta, Good Morning Blues, London to Louisiana, hosted by the one and only UK Bob, or as he's listed in my phone, Uck Bob. Hope y'all have a great day listening to all this great music, and we'll catch you on the flip side.
We kicked off with Mr. Gregory Porter and his Christmas album, Christmas Time Is Here and Cradle in Bethlehem. There are probably 5 originals on his Christmas album, and the covers aren't just covers. Yeah, some are better than others, and that's because everybody has their own Christmas preference. That's okay. But my favorite Christmas album for this year, can't see anything else taking that away. Followed by CHER, who still does very well. I wouldn't normally have played that album, but I thought her and Michael Bublé doing Home, again, some original stuff. Then this will be Our Year, which not many people would know perhaps the original, so I played it right on the end because it's my friends the Zombies. And that was from 1968, from a very big album in England at the time called Odyssey and Oracle. And Rod Argent, for some reason, still looks like a small 60-year-old grumpy, what do you call him? Gnome. But he's almost 80 years old. It's just crazy sometimes when I look at people. And Colin Blunstone, the singer, still hits those notes, maybe not as long and as hard as he used to. And he's also pushing 80. Crazy times. That's where that song came from. So now you know. Let's pop out of Christmas slightly. Here's a little live thing from a locally born and bred or local perpetuated artist that you know well. And there's a Christmas special coming up that you should also know about. Sadly, it's going to be in Macon this year, not in Atlanta. But let's hear a little of some older music brought to date. Let's put it that way.
I saw you last night under the parking lot light, all wrapped up in somebody else's arms. From the shadows I could see, and it looked to me like you had a hard time resisting those charms. Have you no shame? Well, have you no shame? Have you no shame? Have you no shame?
I heard it from a friend of mine, but I guess I knew it all the time, that your love for me never really did amount to much. Will the weather never be the same? I can't tell the teardrops from the rain in my heart hurts to the touch.
Have you no shame? Have you no shame? Have you no shame? saw you last night under the parking lot light, all wrapped up in somebody else's arms.
In the silence between the thunder and in the quiet before the storm, at the edge of this love hangover, how do I keep?
Have you no shame? Yeah, have you no shame? 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 And they'll lay you down low and easy, and the lips that you kiss will say Christmas, and the miles that you travel, the distance. So believe no lies, and dry your eyes and realize that surprise. La 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 la. And the business will shake hands and talk in numbers, and the princess will wake up from her slumber, and the knights will step forth with their armbands, and every stranger that you meet in the street will make demands. So believe no lies, yeah, and dry your eyes and realize that surprise. La 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 la. Send you glad tidings from New York. Open up your eyes so they will see. And we'll ask you not to read between the lines. Hope that you will come riding on time. And to talk to you while you're in transit, and you'll visualize not taking any chances, but meet them halfway with love, peace, and persuasion, and expect them to rise for the occasion. And they'll lay you down low and easy, and the lips that you kiss will say Christmas. Hear the miles that you travel the distance, you will leave no lies, dry your eyes and realize that la 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 la. In the business we'll shake hands and talk in numbers. And the princess will wake up from her slumber. And all the knights will step forth with their armbands. And every stranger you meet in the street will make demands. So believe no lie and try to rise and realize rise and cry. La 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 yeah, we'll send you glad tidings from New York. Open up your eyes so you may see. Ask you not to read between the lines. Hope that you will come right in on time. Oh, one time the life of a millionaire. Spending my money, honey, never had a care. Taking my friends out for a very fine time. Buying them brandy and whiskey, champagne and wine. Then I begun to get so low. Didn't have a friend, no place to go. If I ever get my hand on a dollar again, I'm gonna hold on to it till the eagle grins. I tell you why, because nobody wants you. When you're down and out, in your pocket, you ain't got one penny. And all of those friends you thought you had, you never even had any. But wait a minute, just you get back on your feet again. Then they all come running saying they're your long lost friend. It's mighty true, and without a doubt, oh, nobody wants you. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. Nobody wants you. Nobody knows you. When you're down and out. In your pocket you ain't got nothing, no penny. And all of those friends you thought you had, you never even had any to begin with. Dig it, just as soon as you get back, everybody come crawling around, saying they're your long lost friend. It's mighty strange, and without a doubt, nobody wants you when you're down and out. Nobody wants you.
On December 31st, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., Brad Ritchie, cellist for the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra, will present From the Cellist's Chair on Plain Old Horizons. Brad will present both music he performed as well as other recorded pieces by great performers. Brad's commentary will enlighten us about what goes into the creative process. There will also be Asian classical music featuring the gamelan We welcome a locally produced program that looks at music from a classically trained musician's perspective. We hope you can listen at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Sunday, December 31st on your station for progressive information and hand-picked quality music, WRFG Atlanta.
The excellent Oliver Wood with Katie Pruitt, Have You No Shame, a Donnie McCormack song that I, of course, first heard via Sean Costello. His name has come up a lot this week. You know there's something in the air, right? And please don't start singing Thunderclap Newman. Those of you that know what I'm talking about. Oliver then went into Glad Tidings, a slowed down version, if you don't know, was a Van Morrison song off the Moondance album, which I just happen to have a revamped, revised, expanded edition of that just came out from there's another 55 years sucked into the pipeline, where he himself remixed the song Glad Tidings, and you got to hear that too, different version. Followed by Nobody Knows You When You're Down and Out, which was never on the album. It was an outtake they didn't think was good enough. I thought it was worthy because it fits the program, so there you go. What's really weird is I got an excellent album for just 48 hours ago sent to me from Norway by JOAKIM Tinderholt, who I've played before. This is his third venture in 5 or 6 years. He's not a new name to me. Hopefully, if you listen on a regular basis, you'll go, yep, Bob, we remember. He sings very clearly English, even though he's a bloody foreigner. You know what it is. And out of nowhere, I'm playing through the album. There's a Sean Costello song. I don't know that they even know. I went back to his management. I said, you do realize that Sean's one of our own. And I sent them a bunch of the WRFG recordings of Sean as a teenager. Playing in the studio. All right, enough of this Christmas frivolity and softness and cuddles and toy bears and blah, 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 blah. We're going to go on to some good, solid, genuine blues, soul, rock and roll, swing. This gentleman died in August, sadly, unexpectedly, at just 72-3. And he had just finished wrapping up his first solo album of original material in a while. The last three albums he put out were all very specific covers of specific people, the Kings, as he put it. A super talented British blues guitarist and a very underrated vocalist, as you will hear.
You got a reputation, that's what I've heard. No need to worry, I don't believe a word. Get yourself together, because I wish you well. You get on the right road, we got stories to tell. You're so sassy, love the way you move. People can be nasty, but they ain't got your groove. You got a bad reputation, you gotta throw it away. Bad reputation, throw it away. I tell you a story about a man I used to know. Tried hard to leave you, but you couldn't take no more. Ask you a question, take it from me. Do what you want, you just got to be free. 'Cause you're so sassy, I love the way you move. Some people are nasty, but they ain't Bad reputation. Bad reputation. Been on the road for so many years. I've had my time, I've left a trail of tears. I've seen some faces and sure raised some hell. But take care, my friend, I wish you well. Back on the bus, you're living your dream, going places that you've never been. Check in the hotel, look at your room. The luxury is obscene. It's good enough for the queen. Oh yeah. Being famous ain't all that it seems. Getting rich and living your dreams. Sure have your party and have a good time. Always remember, do not lose your mind. Don't lose your mind. Sound check waiting, the gig ain't some fun. I might just drive there in my green Jaguar. Hang with the crew and feeling just fine. Hand me a beer, baby. It's rock and roll time. Oh yeah. Being famous ain't all that it seems. Getting rich and living your dreams. You have your party and have a good time. Do what you like. Being famous ain't all that it seems. Getting rich and living your dreams. You have your party and have a good time. Always remember, don't lose your mind. Don't you lose your mind, yeah. Anytime. Lose your mind. Always remember, don't you lose your mind,
People talk and people say nothing. That's what it seems to me. Empty words and fake news in the paper, screen and TV. Email and text you later is what I hear today. The art of good conversation belongs to yesterday. TikTok, Skype, WhatsApp, Snapchat, technological devices takes away the human touch. Is it worth all the sacrifices? Face to face and keeping in touch, has it gone away? Digital world's taking over, that's all I got to say. people say nothing. Media weak or social. Post online with no eye contact. What in the hell are we getting back? People talk, people say nothing. Looking down at some invention. Living like robots in real time. Lost generation. TikTok's got WhatsApp, Snapchat. Technological devices takes away the human touch. Is it worth all the sacrifices? Face to face, keeping in touch. Has it gone away? Digital world's taking over. That's all I got to say. People talk, people say nothing. People talk, people say nothing. People talk, people say nothing. People talk. I'm on the wrong side of the road, carrying a heavy load. I've been up, I've been down, drifting through this merry-go-round. Been working overtime, trying to get you off my mind. There's no good in goodbye. There's no good in goodbye. 5 o'clock in the morning, haven't slept for a week or two. My whole world's getting smaller. Nothing I can do. All these things are running through my head, and it's all because of you. There's no good in goodbye. No knock on my door, I don't hear that no more. My telephone don't ring. My heart's still in it, and it still remains. See what tomorrow brings. I don't hear that no more. My telephone don't ring. My heart's still in it and it still remains. I'll see what tomorrow brings. There's no good in goodbye. Five o'clock in the morning, I haven't slept for a week or two. My whole world's getting smaller. Nothing I can do. All these things are running through my head, and it's all because of you. There's no good in goodbye. Nothing left